What's up, everyone? This is Dustin Stelzer with another episode of Journey to Master. In today's episode, I want to talk about pain and what it's like doing this job after 10 years and the aging and what your body goes through being an electrician. And just being in the trades in general, but specifically being an electrician. So, I started doing this trade when I was 22, 23, something like that. I was young, I was spry, my back was strong and I could lift things, and I was just out of the Marines, so I was muscular and I was fit. And I worked around a lot of guys that were in their 50s and were fucking broken, man. A lot of them had diabetes. To this day, it seems like 1 in 3 older guys that I know that do this trade have diabetes. It's a really big thing because in this trade, you eat shit. I mean, if you're not smart and pack your lunch every day, you're gonna start just eating, McDonald's or eating Whataburger or eating, just whatever shit you can find on the road. You're gonna be so hungry so often. A lot of times you have to get up earlier than you're really used to, so you don't eat breakfast. By the time lunch rolls around, you just fill your face with some fucking sugar, soda, some processed, nasty fucking burgers that aren't even real meat. They're like fucking animal grade food that, is okay for human consumption. Fries that never biodegrade. You could leave McDonald's French fries on a countertop for 6 weeks and they're still fucking French fries. They don't biodegrade. I mean, that's terrible for you. Imagine what that shit does in your stomach. Anyways, I've done it too. I've fucking eaten terrible. But a lot of the guys around, they're like, dude, you got to stop eating like shit or you're going to end up like me, where you got to shoot yourself in the fucking stomach 5 times with a fucking insulin needle, or you got to take these pills that are stupid expensive, and then your blood sugar gets high, your blood sugar gets low, and you feel like you're going to fucking faint, and constantly having to go to the doctor. I mean, diabetes is no joke, man. There's a lot of people in the trades with diabetes because they just eat like shit. There's some guys that it's a genetic thing, they've had diabetes their entire life, type 1 or 2. I don't know anything about all of that, but I do know that I've got some guys that are in this trade that are really good electricians, but they're constantly battling with health issues, and it's something they're never going to get away from. They start losing feeling in their toes and have to get their fucking toes cut off because they can't feel that they just cut their toe and it's been bleeding, diabetes is fucked, man. So anyways, that's just one side of this whole thing. If you pack your lunch every day and eat healthy, that's one really important thing to do. Not only are you going to save money, you got to get up 15 minutes earlier and make a fucking sandwich for yourself, and you got to buy more groceries. But I promise you, spending $400 to $500 every single month on just buying, Subway and all that shit adds up. Especially if you smoke cigarettes, that's another $200-$300 a month. But dudes, just take care of yourself. I recommend eating healthy. Just, grab some fucking apples, grab cheese sticks, stuff to snack on throughout the day so your body's not always just in overdrive, waiting for food, and then when you eat, you just consume 4,000 calories in one meal, and then you're fucking stuffed, and you go back to the job site, and you don't even have energy to put your tools on. You're just so incredibly full, and then you're tired by 2 o'clock, and pushing through the rest of the day is shitty. So eating on a more regular basis from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, just more regularly, and good shit, good clean carbs and good protein and good fats. And some of the guys I work with are on keto diets. I have not done it personally, but it seems to be working out. It's helping some of them lose some of that road fat that we all developed from sitting in these fucking chairs all day. But this job is a pretty active job, so, you're burning calories throughout the day constantly anyways. I've chosen to start working out, so, not only do I'm active a lot during the day, but I also work out, 5-6 days a week. And so I'm just kind of trying to take care of myself because now I'm 33. It's been 10 years since I started this. My fucking knees ache all the time. My back hurts from lifting shit wrong for so many years. My health, I'm not fat, dude. I'm 175 pounds, 5'10". I'm not fat, but I'm not lean, you know, I've got shit on my tummy, and so I'm just trying to start taking care of myself so that when I'm 50, I'm not fucked and in pain every single day. But I will tell you something that, you know, you're probably not going to be talked to a lot about getting into this trade. I know I kind of hype this trade and talk about all the great stuff, but the toll that it takes on your body wearing tool belts every day and getting down on your knees and working on your knees and then getting up and getting down, getting up, going up and down ladders constantly, eating shit because you're out on the road and you just didn't have time to pack a lunch, and not getting enough sleep at night. You know, a lot of young guys will stay up and party till fucking 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then their alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning. They got to get up and they have no energy from the day. So it's just an important thing. Once you get a little bit older, you'll probably remember this talk that I had with you all. But just take care of yourselves, man. Like, drink a lot more water than you normally do. If you can drink a gallon of water every day, you'll be square. Here in Texas, where it's like 105, 110 in the middle of the summer, you just have to keep drinking water. You're sweating everything out of your body. So that's just one thing that, you know, down here we suffer with. But that's really it, guys. Just take care of yourselves. This trade will fucking wreak havoc on you, and before you know it, you're 15, 20 years in and you just can't fucking move the same anymore. You don't stretch ever, so, you know, you're lifting stuff wrong, you're lifting shit with your back. And then, you know, like, I've got times where I'll be sitting in a truck for a long time, and if I'm on a 2-hour drive or whatever, I'll get out of the truck and all of a sudden my sciatic nerve pinches and I'm fucking down for the count. The rest of the day I can't lift anything. I just have this sharp pain that goes from my fucking top of my ass cheek all the way down my leg. And it takes days to get rid of. And you're just trying to take muscle relaxers, but you can't take that time off work. So you're still trying to push through work. It's just a bitch. I've had times where I've had to call my parents in fucking tears to come and pick me up off the floor because I wear a tool belt and I wear the tools uneven. So I've got all the heavy shit on one side, and on the other side I've got, you know, wire nuts and nails and stuff like that. So a lot of guys wear way too many tools. There's guys I work with. I'm even guilty of this. It's like when I'm in a certain environment, it's like, fuck, I don't want to make another trip out to the truck. Let me just grab all of this. But lately, because of pain, I've started carrying a second bag. So I have a bag like this that I'll keep all my extra bits and, you know, batteries, things that don't need to be on my person all day, every day. And then in my tool pouch, you know, I'll keep my hand tools. But there's a guy that I work with that he is so adamant about guys not wearing tools. Not wearing tools, period, but just minimizing the amount of tools that they're wearing, and actually thinking about, for a 2-hour stretch, are you going to need this one tool in your pouch? If not, fuck, man, just throw it in the second bag and just keep a second bag with you everywhere you go. If you're working downstairs on something and you're going to go upstairs for a couple hours, bring that whole fucking bag up there with you and just work out of 2 different bags so you're not killing your back, because you will. After years of doing this, you're going to start developing pains in weird places. You're going to have, shoulder pain, and, in between your shoulder blades, you're just going to get knots and shit. You know, we're swinging pickaxes and shovels and swinging hammers and, holding shit up, trying to wire. You know, there's a lot that you really need to take care of. Another thing that I recommend people do, my wife wants me to say this because I don't do it often enough, but she's fucking right, is wear safety goggles. Not even, goggles, but in my truck, I keep several different pairs of safety glasses. When you're drilling metal above your head and you're drilling a hole, it's raining down metal on you. Or if you're cutting, something in sheetrock and sheetrock dust gets in your eyes, you get something in your eye and you cut your eye. I've cut my cornea before. You're fucking down for days. You can't see shit. And it hurts just to close your eyes, and it hurts to open your eyes. And so, you have to have a patch on your eye and walk around with a fucking patch until your eye fixes itself. Cool thing is that in the human body, the eye is the fastest healing thing, so it heals pretty quick. But you can't work. I mean, it's really dangerous, and you could go blind if you really fuck something up that bad. So wear safety glasses if you're cutting shit above your head. I know there's some places, some places that you're going to work that are super OSHA heavy, and OSHA's there every single day watching over your shoulders. So a lot of you guys have to have hard hats and goggles and all that shit on constantly as it is. But just for your own good, think about this shit. If you're cutting something and your eyes are at all going to get sprayed with anything, just prevent that. I mean, you don't want to go fucking blind. I think we take advantage of like how important sight is for us. So what's another thing? Taking care of yourself. Always keep a medical kit of some sort on you. You know, like I've cut myself. I've fucking smashed my thumb and just squirt blood out. You know, smashed it with a fucking hammer. A lot of times, most times, honestly, I cut myself. I just throw some fucking electrical tape on it and go. But you know, I should be like cleaning it off and putting band-aids and stuff like that on. You should just take care of yourself more, because just doing this alone over years and years and years is going to take a toll enough. So like anything you can do to help yourself out is going to be a good thing. I've been on this super like gym healthy guy kick lately, so maybe a lot of this is coming from the fact that I'm just trying to take care of my body and it means something to me. But just working around people that have to deal with fucking health issues because the older guys they were working around, you know, told them, and they were like, yeah, old man, go back to your fucking crumpets and tea, like whatever. And now they're struggling with it. And now that I've been 10 years in it, I'm only 33 and I'm starting to feel the shit that these fucking 50-year-old dudes are telling me about. And so I'm trying to just correct for it now. But all y'all young guys out there, like, think about how you lift shit. Lift with your legs, don't lift with your back. Like, just fucking take care of yourself. And I promise in 10 years, you're still going to feel great. You don't want to, after doing this for 10 years, feel like shit and have back pains. And, like, it's immobilizing, demobilizing, it just sucks, dude. It just sucks. So, love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Be healthy. Be happy. And carpe that fucking diem, man. Peace out.